What is up, guys? It's Magic the Gamer back today with another video of Minecraft. Now today we're gonna do something a little bit crazy, guys. We're gonna combine three houses together. Yeah, three houses. You heard me, three houses. Now if you notice that these three houses are not on the same level. If you notice, this house has two levels before you get to this house, and this has a level 2. That's not going to stop us. So what we're going to do first is we're going to destroy all this grass right here. You don't want any of the grass to be blocking you from how you're going to build this. Now, as you know, the house is not the same. So we're going to use the same stone that they do. Unfortunately, guys, we got to use the same stone. That way it doesn't like look weird when we're building, if you guys know what I mean. So let's get some sheared wood. Yep, sheared strike wood. Alright, so as you guys know, this is kind of the way we're doing it right now. So we got all the supplies. We did not need a potato. I forgot I had potatoes and I had fish in my deal. I don't need those. Okay, see how it's done? It is not. See, this is right here, and this one's like right here. So it's like 2 blocks away. So we're gonna have to find a way to build it. Now, as you guys know, it's pretty much all cobblestone right there, and I'm not sure what exactly that block is. Oh, let me go find it, because I want to use it because we're using the same like building blocks. But what is that? Is that like some type of sandstone material? No, it's not sandstone. Copper? It's got to be like one of the concretes. I'm thinking. No, it's not even the concrete. Oh, it's a terror block. It's this one. It's the white terror block. Yeah, okay. I found it. Alright. So as you know, guys, we gotta destroy this so that we can get it all started. This is where the house is gonna be. This is the grass location. Now, in order to build a Minecraft deal like this, you gotta measure, and you don't want to cut twice or whatever. So, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start by building it like this. Yeah, this is gonna be a really challenge, to be honest, because what we're doing is we're extending the houses out to make them. Dude, this is gonna be a real challenge because there are different levels. We're gonna have to cut all the grass back. Yeah, because this is where the door is gonna be, and then this cobblestone right here. This is gonna be a real challenge, guys. Y'all are in for a treat. If I actually master this, dude, this is gonna be a really fun challenge. Alright, so now we got the wood now. Dude, this is gonna be a real fun challenge. We're doing it the same size. We're not doing the same height. As you notice, we're doing that one taller, and then this one's going to be in an angle, so this one's going to be actually probably the challenges part right here is actually trying to connect that house to that house, so that way there's only one door, but multiple beds, because we're gonna attempt to spawn more villagers, to be honest. Alright, let's get this going. Now right now I'm cutting all the grass underneath it is because we're actually going to extend it, so we don't need all this grass underneath it, if you guys know what I mean. We're actually going to bring this house down. No, we already got that, so let's get this. Dang it, I did not, dude. Is there actually a villager? Oh wait, there's no villager in that house, so we don't have to worry about like actually like getting the zombies like coming into the house and stuff, so we don't have to worry about that. I do need that door, so let's get this door. And welcome to the house. So since we're done with this side, we need to destroy this side of the house. Get rid of all this, since we're already done with that part. We're gonna work on the next side of the house, and let's go. Dude, why are you under the house? Alright, so as you guys know, that this is the location right here. Let's see, we're kind of matching it with this house because this house is going to be connected. So we're going to get this connected. And we don't have to build it the same size because if you notice, this house is not. So we're actually going to just extend this house. Get out of there, dude. Like, I can't build with skeleton like right there looking at me like weird. And then we're gonna get the smooth stone wood right there, and let's get all this. like that. And let's go with, I think it's like that. Let's get the glass in there so that way we can get that finished. Get rid of all those wood planks because this is going to be at the floor and it's not supposed to be like in the air. Oh, there was an actual villager in that side. I'm glad we didn't destroy that side of the house because there's an actual villager inside the house. Alright, so there's that. And then let's go. We got cobblestone. Why do I still have the white pale oak? Yo, that's stupid. I don't know why I have that. Alright, let's get the rest of it. Alright, this is the oak. Get rid of that. And let's actually, no. Well, we minus the bed. That was kind of one of the things we were actually minusing, but I wasn't actually ready to minus it yet. Alright, there we go, guys. We're slowly getting this house to be a 3 house. Right now we're working on the second house right now and getting that done. Let's get this section done. It's all that, and then they said there's a glass here, so we gotta connect that. And then they said there's no glass here, so we need to leave that. So since there's a glass there, we're going to do it like this, and then have a glass here, so that way it kind of blends in with what they're talking about. Destroy that. Yeah, the glass would be like right about here. We're going to do a double-decker glass instead, add a little bit character and crazy design, so that's there. It's about leveled off. Yeah, it's about leveled off. There we go. And I'm going to add another character by adding this design. Adding a double-decker out like that. Alright, let's get the wood in this building and let's finish up. So right now we're already doing pretty good on the second house. Already got it pretty much almost done. I don't know if we're like completely done, but we got it almost done, so. What the freaking heck? The villager kid opens the door and then closes the door. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's get some glass in there. So it kind of looks like that right now, so that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to figure out how to actually build up the roof right now, but right now we're just getting the sides done. That's kind of what we want to do, is just get the sides done. Dang it. Come on, work for me. There he goes. Like that right now. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're just taking that design like that. We're adding that. Like that, but we're not done because we're still going to add the roof on it. Now if you notice, this roof sucks. It's all oak planks, so we're actually going to destroy all the oak planks on this. Now we're not going to finish with the roof yet because we don't want to like complete the roof quite yet. We're going to do the roof kind of last, because if you guys notice, this is kind of like the location, so we kind of want to match the roof to the roof. Now we can destroy this because we already got the building kind of already protected. We're gonna actually take out that and let's go and block that off. I think what we need to do is probably like block it off with like oak. Now let's do a whole cobblestone deal like that, and we can add a window there. Take that out. I have no idea why they add that stairs in there. All right, see this we can't do that. We have to add all oak on logs right there. So that's kind of what we're doing right now, is just getting that house. One reason why we're doing that one taller is because that one was kind of already floating, and if we do it kind of minus, it would just look weird. Alright, so now we gotta dig, and we're gonna dig all this out. So we're gonna all dig all this out. Look at all that dirt gone. Look at that, beautiful. Now we can actually see and stuff like that. And I keep collecting the zombie flesh and the seeds for some stupid reason. They want to keep giving me that. Alright, there we go, like that. So right now, that's kind of what we're doing right now. Let's get all this minus. And we still got a lot of dirt to clean out. See, I think the villagers might actually be excited about it, to be honest. I mean, the villagers' houses are always, like, weird. But I think this one might actually, like, throw their mind off. Oh, I think I did that one too far. Alright, now we got this location cleared. We got to minus this location. So this is where the house is at. And we got to minus it out. I hope there's no villagers in it. I probably should check before I like destroy houses. Okay, the villagers gone, I think. Alright, so this is where the house is at. We're gonna build it down. We're gonna build it like we did that one, where it's like a tower kind of design. Now we still got a lot of dirt to clean up because you can't have dirt like this where the villagers like can't get to the house. So we're just gonna minus all this dirt. That's just a lot of dirt, to be honest. And we want to make it to where the villagers can access their doors. So this is kind of the main door right there because we already blocked it off. So let's get done. So I think what we're gonna do is, since we already used that, we're gonna probably just do that the same deal, kind of. Alright, now we gotta destroy all this. It's a lot of dirt, to be honest, but if y'all want to do it like this, y'all can. You can do it a different way if y'all don't like the way I do it. With the Minecraft, you can pretty much just do however you want to do it. Alright, let's get this little section minus right here, and it's still not lined up. We gotta do it like right there. You know what, let's just minus the whole dirt right here so that we just have like a whole axis or dirt, more place, right? So right, this is the access point right here. This is where we're at, so let's get, since that's the edge right there, let's see, that'd be right about here for that, so we need to get the dirt there. Like that, and that's about even. All right, we're gonna do cobblestone there, and because one reason why is because like we're doing cobblestone on the floor, right? So right about there, yeah, that takes care of that. We're gonna get the floor in right now, and then we're gonna work more on kind of like similar. A huge shout out to our new subscribers. We keep getting new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. It means so much to me. And you know, when I did this side of the building, I didn't realize that I was going to extend it again. I didn't realize about that, so that was definitely my fault. I didn't realize that. So we're doing all cobblestone like that. One reason why is it gives it like a nice class and colors. But because that's not our floor. Oh wait, dang it, that is our floor. Just put cobblestone. I just did cobblestone right where the floor was at. Dang it, that was my fault again. Dang, I did not see that coming. You gotta definitely make sure you do it right, otherwise you're gonna be like me and having to redo it every time. Like I am doing right now. There, we just add another glass there. Make it like that and split it. Yeah, because see, I did not realize about the glass when I did that. I should have just like did the outline and not do the inner line. Because all that did was kind of like confuse the crap out of me. And now I have to destroy all what I just built. Which was really not helpful because I was wanting to get this done and I'm having to redo what I just built. I'm having to do that a lot of times when I build something. But let's get to this. There we go. Now this is the barn here, so this is kind of where we're actually right now at right now. That's a lot of dirt, dude. To be honest, that's a lot of dirt. What is it? Why can't the villagers build even buildings? Alright, let's destroy that and let's destroy the door. Now this is all the trees, so we need to get started on getting those trees up. And then it's I think it's cobblestone, right? Yeah, cobblestone for this side. Cobblestone for the frame. Let's get the cobblestone on this side too. Oh, we're still keeping the house at like tall like it is, but we're just lowering it down kind of. Oh, so what are we doing? What are we doing? No, what we're doing is we're leveling the ground, the house, all the dirt underneath it. So that way it's all level, and then we're taking the floor and stuff. You can add a secondary level. I mean, that's probably what we're gonna do later, probably later down in the video. But for now, we're just gonna get this one minus dirt minus. That way we can level this off and get it finished. Why is there grass sticking? Look, there's grass sticking from the dill. What the heck? That's just some weird stuff, dude. Minecraft's always been like that. You have some weird stuff that you just automatically see. There we go. Yeah, come on, work for me. Alright, so this is where the cobblestone's gonna be at. Actually, no, that's where the cobblestone is at. I put the cobblestone like, I thought it was like right here, and it's actually lower. Because I didn't realize there was an extra pile of dirt. Okay, there we go, we got it finished. There we go, and let's get the logs in, and we got our house kind of similar, really built. Destroy that, and destroy all that. Since it's already getting nighttime, they're going to be really anxious to go to bed, and I've already destroyed, like, their house. And their bed's kind of floating right now, so it doesn't really help. Here, hey, villager. You want to come sleep? Here. I'll build a way up so you can get to your bed, dude. Come on, my brother. You can still sleep, my brother. Go to sleep. Go to sleep, my brother. Dude, he's gonna be like so mad because he's trying to find his bed, and right now he can't find it. Alright, let's get that up. One reason why we're getting that up is so that we kind of can see like exactly what we're doing right now. There, we're still getting that location done. That's kind of what we're doing right now, is just getting that location built. Now, if you guys see, this is a big work in progress because we're taking a, oh crap, dang it. I think I got him killed. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put some spawners down because I definitely got that guy killed. That was definitely my fault to do that. Alright, now we're destroying all this. This whole, just these two right now, just for now, so that way we can kind of see. Dang it, I'm not meaning, whatever. You know what, let's destroy the whole section, that way we can figure out like what actually we're going to do. Now I would say probably this is gonna be like the tower. Yeah, see, I just destroyed that again. Alright, let me get some light in here. I can't see with the crap, dude. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot see. That's not a torch. Oh my gosh. I destroyed the wood and I ended up destroying the cobblestone. There, let's add some torches in here so we can see. Alright, first we're gonna definitely destroy all the roof. Like you know, we're doing roof later. So that's kind of like similar to what we've been doing for a while. So this is definitely going to be our tower design. We'll figure it out more later. Right now we're just getting rid of the roof. We're getting rid of all the roof. The villagers are a little bit mad at us because we kind of destroyed their house. They should not blame us though. They built the most crappiest house. Now, if you notice, this right here is going to be just a wood, or just the, you know, the, pretty much just the design. Now we got to go look on that side. Okay, so that, alright. Normally they would have, like, some sort of design here, but or like the windows here, but I can't do windows right here because the dirt's right there. So what we're going to do is just patch that off with cobblestone, and then we'll add, like, the glass, like, a little bit to the top. Probably, like, close, right about here. We'll add some windows. Dude, why the heck did that cobblestone probably like right there? So probably like right about there. We'll add some like windows. So that way they can see. The villagers are going to be mad for a while because I destroyed their homes and stuff and now they're homeless. But it's alright. We're going to fix it up and get their houses back to normal. Well, my way, which yeah, I guess is normal. Alright, now since we got that done, we got to get this done. Now what I'm thinking is I'm thinking of just doing all cobblestone on this side and all cobblestone on this side. And then we're going to add some more style. So actually, to be honest, I didn't think about that. When I was doing that, I was like, oh yeah, we could just do all cobblestone. But then I was like, well, what if we do just concrete on this whole section right here and then split it like somewhere right about in the middle here. Cut it like that and then add like this. And then block it off like that. Like that, and that way there's two windows right there, big windows, that way they can see out of. Oh, that's actually a genius idea. Alright, let's do that with this side too. Okay, and then it would be that, and then that, and then another one like that, and then it would be the two windows here, then it'd be cut it off like right about here, and then here. But I can't do that with outside without destroying this, because this is like super close to that, and it would stick to the windows, to be honest. All right, like that, and then we can do the windows. There we go, like that. Look at that. Look how nice that's getting, dude. That's getting nice. Now we can't have the village without lights. We gotta put lights on the outer side of the house. So I'm doing it like that. I'm gonna make sure they have plenty of lights, kind of, that way we can design it. Now, y'all guys already can hear there's some freaking idiots flying above. Now, we're definitely gonna destroy this roof too. I think the villagers actually left this area because they're like, dude, what if we take that house too? Like, what if we combine all three of these houses? Well, we actually already did three, but like, what if we connect the fourth house? Dude, that would be a massive village house, to be honest. Like, the king of the villages would just be like, that's my house. You ain't taking it, my boy. You know, that would be weird. Alright, so let's get rid of all that. We don't need all that crap. Now, if you guys notice that the houses are different sizes, that's okay, because we're actually going to take and level this up a little bit. Just a little bit. We're going to level it up. Just a little bit, just to match with that side, kind of. And let's add an extra window here. An extra window there, and let's go with an extra window here, too. Why not? Well, since we're at it. Just to be creative. Like I said in the last video, if you got any ideas of what to build or what you want to see built, just let me know. Because I can always use ideas. If you have a really good idea, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to build it fast. Like, if you but you got to know that I'm using wood and stuff like that. I'm using kind of like a mid-eastern time design, or wood and material. So if you want something crazy like rainbow wood, yeah, it might have to be on a different map than I'm doing in this one, because I'm trying to. I did do like two that was like, this is not the actual same design, and then that red, white, and blue deal is not actually similar to the deal, but it kind of actually is. If you look at the Mid-Eastern times, like amulets and stuff like that, it kind of does look like it. Hold up. My boy's down. My boy's down. We got to help him up. My boy's down. There we go. We can't let our boys die, you know? Alright, so we're leaving the grass there for now. So let's get this side done. Let's go with that. And let's get some glass here. And finish that off with that. And then let's get some glass here. We're going to add some glass later into the actual like place. So let's go with cobblestone on this side and just all cobblestone right now, just for now. Alright, let's get some torches on that side so we can actually see. If you notice that this is actually, when I did the cobblestone like this, I just now realized it doesn't kind of match the beach kind of look. So if I wanted to do something, I probably should have did that. That would have just matched better. We did cobblestone on this side, so it adds a different character and design, but you don't actually have to. Now, if you guys notice that this is actually a way bigger tower, and you know, it's a bigger deal, we actually are going to add more levels to this, or actually like more things to it, so that way we can actually be able to see and stuff. But right now we're just kind of just getting the corners lit up, because if you notice, this is all beach, and then we got cobblestone, which kind of throws it off a little bit. Which I think we actually might just change out everything besides that, like this tower here. Just leave the tower, but like maybe just change this whole like walls and stuff, just so it kind of matches. Because right now it kind of looks a little weird. I think we should just to get rid of all that. We're gonna probably just get rid of all the cobblestone. That way it just kind of matches with like the zone we're kind of doing. Because we don't want it like the same type, like all just cobblestone and wood. So we're probably just gonna mix it up a little bit. Add this. To be honest, this white actually Dill looks more tan. I don't know about y'all guys, but this white concrete looks tan to me. So let's get that done, and let's get this side finished. And we don't need that stairs anymore because that's not the door anymore. I forgot to take that out. And let's get that side done like that. Beautiful. Look at that. It looks so much nicer. I don't know why, but it looks so much nicer. I feel like the cobblestone just kind of throws it off, to be honest. Yeah, but see, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna add that outline. Yeah, that see that cobblestone is one reason why we add that cobblestone is because it adds a different outline. Because if you do kind of this, oh dang it, freaking no, 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 dang it, that's not what I wanted. Because if you do kind of the similar the outline, you don't want to have it the same design. So that's kind of why we use the cobblestone a lot is to do an outline. I think we might build something crazy later, later in our videos probably. But right now we're just gonna get rid of this, cause that was not that. I hate that. I hate. Oh my gosh, it's doing it again. Oh dang it. Yeah. All right, like that. That kind of. Yeah, let's get rid of that. No, not. Oh my gosh. See, it's hitting like all of that. All right, that's kind of what we're doing. So let's get this old dirt or cobblestone down here destroyed. We're gonna redo it to where it's kind of the same design. Alright, it won't take us long since we're in creative. You can do this in survival, but I tell you what, I think it's gonna take like 10 times longer than you would in survival, yeah, creative. But it's up to y'all guys. Let me know what, like I said, in the comments of what you want me to actually like finish or build. Okay, see, this is where we're not doing this. See, once it gets to this wall, this is a whole different location. So let's get started on actually finishing up the tower. Now, in our last videos, we just normally just like build a building there, but this time I actually want to kind of do like a king tower. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that. So I'm gonna probably level these up another 2 blocks maybe for now, just so that we can actually tell, because we got to get the roof on those buildings, and we don't want it kind of like disturbing that, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's get some torches on there. Yeah, let's get some torches on that house. We don't want it like too dark where they're like scared. So we kind of add torches. Because literally villagers actually get scared of the dark. So if you actually notice a lot of times you see the villagers running. They're actually running to get in the house because it's dark and they're scared. They're scared of the dark. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but that's how it is. Once it turns dark, they're all like running. All right, so that's kind of the design we got. So let's get the roof on. We're gonna use the same the oak wood for now, just to get the roof on. Now right now we're doing a just around the house type deal. Is what it is when you take the wood and you go all the way around the house pretty much, and you just go around. Until you get finished. But we're actually going to stop like right about, did I start right there? No, I started right there. Yeah, we're going to finish, we'll probably like stop right about there, just so that way we can, the tower can be its own separate design. I was going to do the houses like in different designs, but then I just realized that if I do that, it's going to look weird. So I'm going to just do the 2 houses together with the same roof. And then we're going to take and leave that, guys. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. Let's get this finished. Hopefully we can get it in the time limit, because we don't want to keep y'all an hour or 2 hours like on our other videos where it's part 1 and part 2. Because a lot of people seem to watch my part 2s like when it's complete. They don't want to watch the whole thing going through for some weird reason, which is fine. It's completely fine. It's understandable. You don't want to see what it looks like when it's done, not when it's actually like starting. All right, let's get this roof done. Alright, let's get that side. That should be about the side. And then we go with a cobblestone or oak wood right there. And then we're going to go right there. And I'm going to finish it out like that. Let's get this. Oh, there's a zombie just like running around there. I did not see that. Like, he was just running. I think that should be about the time we cut it off right there. Yeah. I don't want to do it like too tall and then just like, so I think probably like right about here, probably like minus it and finish it up. Finish it up. Yeah, that probably actually will finish it up, to be honest. There we go, guys. We finished the roof. This is what it looks like. It is a massive roof, guys. That is a massive. But that's kind of what I know what it looks like. It looks like that right now because we're not finished with the tower yet. We're actually still working on that. Alright, let's get this tower done and we'll be done. Alright, let's get this on. village is gonna be decided because like I destroyed their house and then now I'm fixing it up, making it look better. So they're kind of gonna be decided. Let's get the glass in here and then let's get the roof. Now, as you'll know, we can't have like this. If you notice, see how it's designed? We can't have it like this. Unfortunately, we cannot have it to where it has this space here because it will just throw it off. So unfortunately, we do have to block this off. Now, I'm just going to block it off with the 2 block and then just like door. Look like a door there, but there's no door there. So that way that's easier for the villagers to get up. And then we're going to go all glass here and all glass here. So that way it, you know, balances it out. I think this is actually lower, so it might be like that. But see, when it's like that, I can't do anything. So I'm going to just block that off and then just block that off. Just do one single glass because I can't do a 2 block because of that freaking wood there. Alright, since we got this done, we're going to add the stairs. Now, I normally add stairs, but I think this one we're just to add ladder because I don't want kind of the villagers like killing themselves, so we're probably not going to do that. Now, this I'm going to do it on this side, not that side. Oh my gosh, I hate it when it does that. Alright, why are you building on that side? Right there to where it's like that, and it will add the cobblestone. Which actually I think I want to do wood, that way it doesn't like throw it completely off. Let's do it like that. We're gonna add these up. You want to add the corners up so that way you can actually figure out like what design. Now we're gonna take the slabs here and we're gonna finish up the outside. Now what I'm gonna do on the outside is I'm gonna just level them off like that. But you could do slabs like that, but then I just realized that if I add something on it, I'm probably better off like doing the oak wood planks, to be honest. So I'm gonna do a round of oak wood planks like that. To look like that. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. It's just doing it like that. Now you can do it differently. I'm going to add the dills, so I'm going to minus those. I did that to bury so that way I know where to actually build. So that's kind of why I left those. All right, we're going to add the torches on these sides like this. Let's get the torches all the way around, and then we're going to add one like that, and then we're gonna add one like that, and then you want to space it all like that so that way you can actually see where it's at. So that's kind of what we're doing. You can destroy that and just, you know, do all cobblestone if you prefer, or all wood. I think our best right now for this is probably just do oak wood. That way it all blends in. You kind of don't want it like to not blend in, so we're just gonna take all this cobblestone right here and replace it with the oak log or the oak wood. And I destroyed like one of my ladders here, so now I gotta go down and pick it up. So right now that's kind of what we got. Now we don't actually we're not gonna leave it like that, so we're gonna take the spruce wood, which is the darker oak deal, and we're gonna actually space it up like that. Boom, 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 all around. And that is our tower right now, which actually doesn't look too bad. Now, since we're done with the outer side, we gotta work on the inside by getting the beds in. So, guys, this is kind of what it looks like right now. This is a 3-house villagers with a tower. It's not too bad, actually, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be a lot worse. Now, what I could do is actually add that house, but I kind of don't want to add that house right now. If y'all want me to add that house, comment add house in the comments, and that way I know, like, oh, add that house. Alright, so there's already one bed in here, so let's get some more beds in here. We're going to put one right there, and then one right there, and then one probably right there, and then we'll do one in the corner, one here, and yeah, pretty much like maybe we had one here. That way there's multiple beds. Let's go get a villager to add, and let's go put some villagers in the beds. They're all the way down. No, that's a copper gone. That's the villager. Alright, let's see that. There's 1, 2, 3, well, that's 4, 5, 6, 7 beds. And I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There were that they all have beds. Alright. Alright, that takes care of them. So guys, this is what it looks like. You can add more color and more design in the houses. That's up to you. I just did a regular basic, just beds, because I'm not wanting to take y'all's time and my time to actually do the whole interior. But guys, I hope that helps you. This is what it looks like if you add three houses together. Y'all can do that. If, like I said, let me add one right there, because freaking guy was an idiot. If y'all guys want me to add the other house here, comment add house, and what I'll do is I'll take this and extend it out and then add this house to it. To that, but for now, guys, I think that's it. I know in my last video it got to be a barn, but it was not a barn. It turned out a medical deal. Let me know, guys, what y'all want me to build next. For now, this is Magic the Gamer signing off, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for liking the videos, and hope to see you more. Hope to show you more, not see you more. Yeah, hope to show you more.